Magandang araw mga bata! Ako si Ma'am Regine, ang teacher mo sa math. And today we will be learning about sets. This is the first lesson from quarter 1 of G7 Mathematics. Kaya tara na, and let's do the math. A set is a well-defined collection of different objects. Any objects, such as numbers, people, letters of the alphabet, and symbols that share a common characteristic can make up a set. The members of a set can be described in different ways. First, by definition. An example of a set is a set of even numbers from 1 to 10. Ang tanong, what is an even number? Any number that can be exactly divided by 2 is called an even number. Just like 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So itong mga number na to ay mga members ng set of even numbers from 1 to 10. Pero bakit kaya walang 1, walang 3, walang 5, 7, or 9? That is because those numbers are not even numbers. Though kasama sila sa counting numbers from 1 to 10, the given set is only describing the even numbers from 1 to 10. Therefore, those numbers that are not even are not members of the set. Hindi sila kasali. Another way of describing the members of the set is by listing each member of a set. An example of this set is the female presidents of the Republic of the Philippines. Listing them, we will start with President Corazon Aquino. She was the first female president of the Philippines. She served from 1986 to 1992. Another female president is President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, who have served from 2001 to 2010. Currently, the Republic of the Philippines has 16 presidents, including the incumbent President Rodrigo Duterte. Out of the 16 presidents, we will only list down 2 because this set is referring only to female presidents of the Philippines. Although the others were also presidents of the Philippines, they are not members of this set because they are not female. Last way of describing the members of the set is by writing a set notation. This is an example of a set written in set notation. The format for writing a set notation is first writing the name of the set, in this case, primary colors, followed by an equal sign, and then open brace. Then you start listing the members of the set. Yellow is a primary color, so we write yellow, followed by a comma, then another member of a set, which is blue, also a primary color, followed by a comma, and the last member of the set, red. A set notation ends with a close brace. This is the correct way of writing a set notation. Take note that the order of arrangement of the members of the set can be interchanged. So for example, instead of writing yellow, blue, red, you can write blue, yellow, and red. Or pwede rin namang red, blue, yellow. Okay lang yun. All these 3 are correct because they follow the rules in writing a set notation. However, kahit sinunod nga natin yung correct way of writing a set notation, pero mali naman yung members na ating inilista, it is still considered wrong. Just like this. Tama naman na nauuna talaga yung name ng set, which is primary colors, followed by an equal sign, and then open brace. It also ended with a close brace. However, kung mapapansin natin, instead of blue, we listed pink, which is not a primary color. Although pink is a color, hindi siya dapat member ng set na ito because it is only pertaining to primary colors. So this is wrong. Kaya naman going back sa ating example of primary colors, the first object that comes to mind that includes all these colors is the Philippine flag. Makikita natin sa ating watawat ang primary colors na dilaw, bughaw, at pula. And this set of primary colors is actually an example of a finite set. A finite set is a set that has a finite number of elements, meaning may saktong bilang ang mga members ng set na ito. Lahat ay maililista at may katapusan. Tulad itong primary colors, 3 lang sila. Wala nang kasunod at wala nang iba. Another example of a set notation is the set of counting numbers. Nung tayo'y natutong magbilang, nung tayo mga bata pa, lahat tayo ay nagsisimula sa bilang ng 1. Susundan ito ng 2, 3, 4, 5, at iba pa hanggang sa mga number na kaya nating bilangin. But looking closely at this set of counting numbers, you will notice that after 5, there is a comma, and then there are 3 dots. And it ended with a close brace. So instead of listing 6, we write down these 3 dots, which is called an ellipsis. This symbol pertains to infinity, meaning it is not yet the end and it will still continue. The set of counting numbers is an example of an infinite set. An infinite set, opposite to a finite set, is a set that has an infinite number of elements. Ibig sabihin, the list still continues. Tuloy-tuloy, hindi lang natatapos sa 5, walang katapusan, sobrang dami, mahirap ilista lahat. Kaya natin ginagamit ang ellipsis to signify that the list goes on, but we're no longer listing them down because if we do, it will be very long. So, ang finite set at ang infinite set ay total opposites, magkabaliktad sila. However, the rule for writing both sets in set notation are just the same. Pwede pa rin nating iba-ibay ng ayos na members ng set. It is not required na arranged siya in chronological order. Hindi naman kailangan na sunod-sunod tulad nito. Pwede natin siyang bali-baliktarin so long as ang dulo niya ay ellipsis to signify infinity. Pwede rin nating dagdagan kung gusto natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ang dulo ay ellipsis pa din. Pwede yon. All these 3 are correct. However, magiging mali lang siya kung ang infinite set ay hindi natin nilagyan ng ellipsis. Because it would then refer to a finite set, which is wrong dahil we know that counting numbers doesn't end with 5. Describing the elements of each set. The objects used to form a set are called its elements. Sila yung bumubuo sa set. Sila yung members of the set. So we have here an example of a set, set A. So meron tayong bilog at nasa loob niya ang mga numbers na 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Set A is the name of the set. And these 5 numbers are the elements of set A. Observing these numbers, mapapansin natin na itong mga numbers na ito ay mga even numbers. They are all divisible by 2. And they are starting with 4 and ending with 12. From this information, we can describe set A as the set of even numbers from 4 to 12. This is a finite set. And in set notation, it will be written in this form. Set A equal 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yung mga members niya ay listed, separated by a comma each, and it begins with an open brace and ended with a closed brace. No ellipses because this is a finite set. We also have another set. This time we have set B. At yung kanyang elements ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Para ma-describe naman natin ang set B, obserbahan ulit natin yung mga elements niya. We know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are counting numbers. Given this knowledge, we can describe set B as the set of counting numbers from 1 to 6. So this is also a finite set, kaya in set notation, it will be written like this. Set B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no ellipses before the closed brace because this is a finite set. A null set is an empty set. It has no element and it is a subset of any set. So we have set C. Meron tayong bilog, pero walang laman. Set C is an example of a null set. Wala siyang laman dahil wala siyang elements. Describing set C, we can say that set C is a null set, and in set notation, it is written in this way. So we're still following the rules. Name, equal sign, open brace. Ito yung symbol ng null set. Bilog siya na may slash. So if you see this symbol, it means that the set has no elements. It is null and it ended with closed brace. Describing the subset and universal set. A universal set contains all the elements being considered in a given situation. So meron tayo ritong square. Ito siya. Merong nakalagay na U. Nasa loob ng square ang mga numbers na 1, 5, 3, 7, at 9. Nasa loob din niya ang isang bilog na may nakalagay na set Q. At nasa loob dito ang mga numbers na 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Set U is the universal set. It is the set of numbers from 1 to 10. Dahil lahat ng mga numbers na nasa loob ng square, mapa nasa loob man siya ng bilog o nasa labas, ay counting numbers from 1 to 10. Therefore, numbers from 1 to 10 are included in the universal set. In set notation, it is written in this way. Set Q, the name of the set, is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It ended with a closed brace at walang ellipsis because this is a finite set. A subset, on the other hand, is a set whose elements are members of another set. Set Q is a subset of U, meaning every element ni set Q ay napapaloob sa universal set. It means that set Q is only a part of the universal set. It is only a subset of the universal set U. In symbol, we can write it this way. Q, and then this is actually the symbol of subset, para siyang letter C na underlined, where it implies that it is a subset of. So kung babasahin natin, it will be set Q is a subset of U, or set Q is a subset of the universal set. And if we notice, set Q is the set of even numbers from 1 to 10. In set notation, it is written this way. So, sa set U, lahat ng numbers ay included. Sa set Q naman, ang mga included lamang ay yung mga even numbers lang. Only even numbers lang ang elements kasi ni set Q. Yun lang yung nasa loob ng bilog niya. No odd numbers because lahat ng odd numbers ay nasa labas niya. Finding the subsets of a given set. The number of subsets for a finite set is given by the formula 2 raised to n, where 2 is a constant, hindi nababago, and the n is the number of elements in a set. So, yung 2 ay constant, hindi siya mababago, at yung n naman ay depende sa kung ilan yung elements ni given set. N in 2 raised to n is an exponent, which means that the base number, in this case yung 2, which is a constant, is multiplied by itself by how many times indicated. This is an example. What is the value of 2 raised to 3? In this case, 2 is the base number, and 3 is the exponent. Thus, 2 raised to 3 is also 2 times 2 times 2, meaning 3 beses natin imumultiply si 2 sa sarili niya. Therefore, 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8 dahil 2 times 2 is 4 and then 4 times 2 is 8. Let's have a simple activity. List all the subsets of set A. So, A is equal to M, N, and P. Using the formula 2 raised to N, 2 is a constant and we replace N with 3 because this set has 3 elements, M, N, and P. Kaya ang exponent natin ay naging 3. 2 raised to 3 is 8. Therefore, we know that set A has 8 subsets. Listing the 8 subsets of set A, we have M, N, P. We have M and N. We have M and P. Also N and P. Meron din tayong M, N, and P. The last one is a null set because a null set is a part of every set. It's a subset of any set. So, kung mapapansin natin, if we list down the subsets of any set, we try to enclose them in braces. Kung 2 or more yung ating ililistang elements, make sure to separate them using comma signs. Let's now focus on set operations. First one, the union of a set is the set of all elements found in both sets. It is the set of elements belonging to either of the sets or in both. Given two sets A and B, it is denoted by AUB. This is the symbol of union, para siyang letter U, which is read as union. So AUB is actually read as union of A and B or A union B. It is the result of adding or combining the elements of 2 or more sets. So this time, meron tayong universal set. We have 2 sets, A and B. So mapapansin natin yung bilog ng set A and set B ay merong overlap sa gitna. So if set A has 2, 6, 11, 4, 14, and 20. So ito yung set A. Napapaloob niya itong 6 na numbers na ito. Set B naman, we have 4, 14, 20, and then 5, 7, 23, 21. Ito namang 7 numbers na to ay napapaloob ni set B. To get its union or A union B, pagsasama-samahin lang natin lahat ng mga elements. Therefore, A union B is equal to 2, 6, 11, 4, 14, 20, 5, 7, 23, and 21. Pansinin natin na ang set A at B ay parehong may numbers na 4, 14, at 20. Kaya nandyan sila nakapwesto sa gitna ng bilog ng set A and B. So, titignan naman natin yung set notation nila. Mapapansin natin na pinagsama yung numbers na 2, 6, 11 dahil kasama ito sa set A. Makikita din natin yung 5, 7, 23, at 21 dahil ito naman ay mga elements ng set B. Pero, yung 4, 14, at 20 ay isang beses lang nating ililista. Dahil, kahit sila ay individually elements ng set A at set B, sa union, once lang natin ililista yung common elements. Always remember na hindi sila hiwalay o doble na ililista. Kapag union, yung parehong elements ay ililista lamang once. Next, we have the intersection of a set. It is the set of all elements common to both sets. At dito sa Venn diagram niya ay mapapansin natin talaga na yung 4, 14, and 20 ay nandoon sa gitnang part ng A and B. Nandun siya sa pinaka-overlap na circle sa parating yon. Because it signifies that both sets A and B ay merong common element na 4, 14, and 20. Therefore, these numbers ay yung kanyang intersection. And sets with no common elements are called disjoint sets. Say for example, walang 4, 14, 20, walang number dyan sa gitna niya. It means na siya ay disjoint sets. Wala siyang common sets. Finding the union and intersection of three given sets. So this time, meron naman tayong tatlong sets or tatlong overlap na circle. So, ito yung ating universal set, yung pinaka-square. We have set F, ito yung bilog ni set F. We have set H, ito naman siya, and also set B. And then, yung mga napapaloob nilang numbers ay yung kanilang mga elements. Now, let's focus on set F. Yung mga elements ni set F ay 9. We also have 13, 12, and 15. So, ito lamang yung mga numbers na nasa loob ni set F. The rest ay hindi niya elements. Kay set H naman, we have 12, 15, 2, and 14. Kay set B naman, meron siyang 13, 15, 20, and 14. So, yun lang yung kanyang mga sets. So, dun tayo ngayon sa set operation, sa union ni set H and set B. So, pag union, pagsasama-samahin lang natin sila. And then, once lang nating ililista yung kanyang mga common elements. So, kung ang set H ay ito ang bilog niya, at ito naman ang bilog ni set B, mapapansin natin na yung common elements nilang dalawang set ay si 15 at si 14. Pero isang beses lang natin silang ililista. So, in set notation, it will look like this. Next naman, sa union tayo ni set F at ni set H. So, ganun din, pag union, yung common elements ay once lamang ililista. In this case, yung nasa gitna ni F and H ay 12 and 15. Tapos, the rest ng kanilang other elements ay listed din. Just like this. Punta tayo sa medyo complicated na set operation. So, ang sabi dito ay intersect ng union of F and H at ni B. So, since kanina, meron na tayong union ni F and H, which is ito, kukunin natin yung common elements ng F union H kay B, kasi yung intersect niya. So, since ito si B, at ito naman si F union H, kukunin natin yung common elements niya, which are 13, 15, and 14. So, tingnan natin dito kay B. Meron siyang 13, 15, and 14. Dito naman kay F union H ay meron ding 13, 15, at 14. So, yun. Next, F intersect B. So, ito si F. Ito naman si B. Kukunin lang natin yung mga elements na common sa kanilang dalawa. So, in this case, ito lang yon, 13 and 15. We also have the intersection of F and H. So ito si F, ito si H, common numbers ay 12 and 15. At dun tayo sa medyo complicated ulit na example ng set operation. F intersect H union B. So unahin natin yung F intersect H. So ito yung F, ito yung H. Ang common sa kanilang dalawa ay 12 at 15. Next, i-union natin siya sa B. So, pagsasamahin natin yung 12 and 15 kay B. So, ilista natin 12, 15, which is yung intersect ni F and H. At ilista lang natin yung mga nasa B. 13, 14, and 20. So, mapapansin natin 15, although nandun din siya kay set B, once lang natin siyang ililista kasi ganun ang rule ng union. Next set operation is the complement of a set. It is the set of elements that are absent in a given set but present in the universal set. So, given set A, it is denoted by A apostrophe. So, itong apostrophe na ito ay yung symbol ni complement. It is read as complement. So, therefore, this one is read as A complement. Given this same universal set, we have two sets A and B. This is the universal set, meaning ito yung lahat ng numbers na napapaloob kay universal set. We have set A, which has the elements 2, 6, 11, 4, 14, and 20. So when we refer to a complement, it means any element na wala kay A, pero nandoon siya kay U. Therefore, A complement is 5, 7, 23, and 21. So mapapansin natin, A has 2, 6, 11, 4, 14, and 20. Pero, dito sa universal set, meron siyang 5, 7, 23, and 21 na wala kay set A. Pag sinabing complement, yung mga elements na wala sa set na ito, pero nandito kay universal set. Next, we have the elements of set B, 4, 14, 20, 5, 7, 23, and 21. Ganun din. Therefore, B complement is 2, 6, 11 dahil itong lahat ng numbers na to ay nandito kay universal set pero walang 2, 6, 11 si B. Kaya iyon yung complement niya. Lahat ng mga wala doon sa given set pero available kay universal set. Next, cardinality. Cardinality of a set is the number of elements contained in a set. So, given set A, it is denoted by A apostrophe. So, itong apostrophe na ito ay yung symbol ni complement. It is read as complement. So, therefore, this one is read as A complement. Given this same universal set, we have two sets A and B. This is the universal set, meaning ito yung lahat ng numbers na napapaloob kay universal set. We have set A, which has the elements 2, 6, 11, 4, 14, and 20. So, when we refer to a complement, it means any element na wala kay A, pero nandoon siya kay U. Therefore, A complement is 5, 7, 23, and 21. So, mapapansin natin, A has 2, 6, 11, 4, 14, and 20. Pero, dito sa universal set, meron siyang 5, 7, 23, and 21 na wala kay set A. Pag sinabing complement, yung mga elements na wala sa set na ito, pero nandito kay universal set. Next, we have the elements of set B, 4, 14, 20, 5, 7, 23, and 21. Ganun din. Therefore, B complement is 2, 6, 11 dahil itong lahat ng numbers na to ay nandito kay universal set pero walang 2, 6, 11 si B. Kaya iyon yung complement niya. Lahat ng mga wala doon sa given set pero available kay universal set. Next, cardinality. Cardinality of a set is the number of elements contained in a set. So, given set A, the cardinality of a set is often notated as this way. We have two possible ways of writing cardinality. Pwede siyang enclosed ng 2 lines or pwede rin namang enclosed siya ng parentheses tapos may n sa katabi niya. Both of these are read as cardinality of set A. So we have the same universal set with the two sets A and B. And in this video nga pala, we will use the latter. We will use n tapos enclosed ng parentheses. So this is set A. Listed yung kanyang mga elements. What is the cardinality of set A? The cardinality of set A is 6. Dahil pag bibilangin natin ng elements, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ganun lamang ang cardinality. Bibilangin lang natin kung ilan yung elements niya. So for set B, ang cardinality ay 7 because set B has 7 elements. A union B ay may cardinality na 10. A intersect B ay may cardinality na 3. Ang A complement ay may cardinality na 4. At ang B complement naman ay may cardinality na 3. Next, the difference of two sets. This is written as A minus B. This is the set of all elements of A that are not elements of B. To find the difference of two sets A minus B, begin by taking away every element of A that is also an element of B. So when we say difference, this is the result of subtraction. So given the same universal set U, ito ang ating set A, and these are the elements of set A. Ito naman ang ating set B. Ito ang elements ng set B. So for A minus B, tatanggalin lang natin yung mga elements na pareho sa kanilang dalawa. So yung A, babawasan lang natin ang elements na available kay B. So ang pareho nila ay 4, 14, 20. Since A ay babawasan natin ang common elements niya with B, ang matitira ay 2, 6, and 11 lang. Tatanggalin natin si 4, 14, and 20. Ganon din naman kapag B minus A, si B ay babawasan natin ng mga elements na pareho with set A, which is 4, 14, and 20. Kaya ang natitira kay B ay 5, 7, 23, at 21 na lamang. And that's it for sets mga bata. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ang Teacher Mo sa Math, for more G7 lessons based on MELCs. I will really appreciate it if you will hit the like button then. Also, please share this video para mas marami pa tayong G7 na mga bata ang maabot at maturuan ko dahil ako si Ma'am Regine, ang Teacher Mo sa Math.